Hello everybody, I'm TychoCelchuuu and welcome to the NSL Summer League summer thing. There's a thing, Singularity and CiB are fighting. Singularity are the Marines here on Summit over in Flight Control, and CiB are the aliens on Summit over here in Data Core, and we have a dead spawn, so we are restarting the match. So, those spawns I called out, they may be incorrect. Warning, I may have given in. Yes, whoa, they're totally incorrect. We swapped to Atrium and Sub-Axis. I don't know what CiB stands for. As far as I can tell, CiB does not stand for anything, but it's gotta stand for something. No one just sits down and they're like, I'm gonna name my clan CiB. And we have a quick gorge from CiB. I'm gonna go with Hater, because it looks like HTR. And aliens spreading out cautiously, trying to figure out where the Marines are. Presumably it's cross spawns, since those are forced, so they know where the Marines are. They just don't want to hit any Marine teams and get wiped out immediately off the map. They want to be able to hit these Marines hard and hit them fast, but Sergeant Pepper's alone is not really going to be able to do that. We have Mines as the first research chosen by the Marines. Sergeant Pepper spotted. Him and his Lonely Hearts Club band are not going to be able to take out Sharp unless something good happens, because this is a wide open area. Meanwhile, Frozen has been parasited, I suspect. Yep, he's at 95% by one of these skulks, Woody or Striker, but Woody and Striker have paid for that by eating a few bullets. Sergeant Pepper's trying to sneak up, gets parasite in on Zezbox too, so mines are complete. The Marines have moved out and secured their two closest extractors. The aliens have moved out and secured their two closest harvesters. If you pay attention to the map, I'll make it nice and big for you so that you can see this in strangely undeathy game. Not a lot of deaths in the game so far, I say, as the first fight actually begins, and aliens move in, get themselves pretty much shot. It seems like they're going to lose a gorge here too. Pretty much no chance for that gorge to do anything. It looks like you had Babblers. Yeah, it does indeed have Babblers. Babblers are worse in the balance patch that NSL put out right before this thing. They basically got nerfed to hell. They cost 3 times as much and give you like a third as much armor. So the idea was just to make them useless because there wasn't enough time to balance them actually. Lost a Skulk over here in this fighting, and Woody's all alone, going to try and arrest the progress of the Marines. Marines are making some progress. Nuke's building the power over here. They got the res extractor going up over here, and they're going to get the res in here soon if Woody's not able to wipe them out. But Woody does get a kill before sacrificing his life. Now we got a Hater and Striker coming in, and Bandit's going to go down. And looks like CiB will be able to maintain control of the left-hand side of the map for a while. The question is, are they going to be able to put any pressure on the right-hand side? Shouldn't be too hard. Sergeant Pepper's plus Larpus should be able to take on Nuke. There's this sort of side passage that they can use to come on in and attack the Marine, and he's getting worried. He's calling for a med pack, even though he's not really hurt. He's just been parasited a bit, it seems like, and here he comes, moving in directly close. Sergeant Pepper's got a little too close for that Marine. Should have stayed as far back as he could have. Like, you can cover most of the room from here. You have to worry about the pillars. Maybe a Skulk sneaks past you, but still worth being more cautious than he was. CiB also cleaning up the Marines, and here's Zezbox trying to get some kills, gets nano shielded, pulls out his pistol. It's going to be really tough versus 2 Skulks, but he gets the kill, the double kill with his pistol while he's nano shielded, and Frozen comes in. He's like, you need any help? And Zezbox is like, nope. And then he kills Assist. Truly a hero of our times. I think some Skulks just died up here. So this is looking a little bad for CiB. They have managed to assist out to the left to Flight Control, and they're probably going to get an extractor up there if they feel like it, but I'm not sure if they're going to feel like it. Marines are, oh, they do feel like it. They got a Drifter there building it and everything. Marines, meanwhile, are just like, well, let's take the whole right-hand side of the map, including the middle, and so as long as they can kill this extractor, which should not be very difficult at all, as long as they can kill this. Oh, nope, just kidding, there's Skulks here. So they need to kill this Harvester is what the Marines want. Zezbox pulls out his patented pistol, but this time he doesn't make it happen. Woody and Hater clean up Zezbox and Sharp, so this is going to be annoying for the Marines now. They don't want the aliens to be on 4 Harvesters while the Marines are sitting on 4 extractors. They are building a 5th extractor. They're trying to get that up on the right over in Data Core. See, you open up this map and it's there on the right, and in fact they did get this thing up. But you don't want to really be 4v5 versus the aliens for a while, because sooner or later the aliens are going to come in and bite you down and harass you. And a nice spiking Larpus comes in, strafing run, kills the Marines out there. So they're going to bite down this extractor. As I predicted, this extractor is actually getting infestation hit. And we have Phase Tech, excuse me. Oh look, Sergeant Pepper's also lurked, so we have a double lurk strategy from these aliens. And I'm just going to click the button until we get a lurk. There's a lurk. Is this the wrong lurk? This is the wrong lurk. Let's keep going. Well, this is actually a fight. So we're watching Larpus in the death cam right now, And first person inspecting is fun, but it can be... Oh, there's the lurk. Yeah, he's trying to get the fuck out of there. So, meanwhile, oof! Sharp trying to get some pistol kills. He's dead, so let's go back into the overall view so we can figure out what's going on the map. Aliens and Marines fairly evenly matched. It seems like Aliens winning the fight over on the left, Marines winning the fight over on the right. We have a dead lurk at some point. Larpus the lurk has got himself killed, so the double lurk strategy really not paying off for them. We have weapons 1, as I point to armor 1, and armor 1 researched here for the Marines, so pretty standard strategy here so far. We'll have to see where they stick their first phase gate. What are they going to want to hold on to? They don't really have anything to hold on to except perhaps Crossroads is maybe not a bad place for a phase gate. There's just this drifter hanging out here, and in fact that is where the phase gate is going. Woody coming up, but he has to sneak because he's got very little health. The drifter popping this stupid little enzyme cloud thing, and that's going to annoy Evandus and distract him while Striker and Woody come up. And now Zezbox is going to get some good hits in on Woody. I'm surprised if he doesn't kill Woody. Oh man, Woody's almost not alive, and whoop, Striker down and gets the kill on Woody. So pretty good, except here comes Sergeant Peppers and Hater and Larpus. So this phase gate is not going up, and the Marines don't have a lot of other good options. Flight control would be a nice place for a phase gate. Frozen should actually think about moving back and consolidating with Sharp. Sharp and Frozen, if they head to flight control and get a phase gate up, I think that would not be a bad idea. Hold the left-hand side of the map, or even these two Marines, Nuke and Evandus, if they head to the right into Data Core and try and set up a phase gate, that would not be a bad idea either. It would probably be a lot safer, obviously, than setting up the thing on the left. Frozen doing the best again. Nice! Frozen getting 2 kills. Hater and Larpus going down before Frozen is killed by the rest of the alien team. So it looks like the Marines are still going to go for center Crossroads location, and they're researching shotguns too, so they're doing pretty good in these fights, I have to say, against the aliens. The aliens haven't been doing a tremendous job of harassing the Marine extractors. Yes, that's what they're called. The aliens have taken this one out, and they've prevented the Marines from getting this one, but the 3 safe Marine extractors have been safe the whole time, and I feel like they haven't even bitten this one down yet. Let's check. Yeah, well, they've got 2 extractors killed, so they did kill one other that I didn't notice, but alien harassment has not been tremendous, which is understandable. It's a little hard to harass this left one over here in Crevice, because the Marines can see you from far away when you're fighting that thing. But over here in the right, I'm surprised they haven't put more pressure on Reactor Core at all. I think it's down to how well the Marines have been doing in the fights. They've been killing a lot of aliens, and Sergeant Peppers has to be really careful now with his lurk. Now that these shotguns are out, Striker coming in, we got a nano shield on Sharp, I think that, or a weld. And these Marines are going to have a really nice hold on Crossroads, especially if they bother to drop any mines or anything. Although the problem with dropping mines when there's a lurk on the field is that the lurk is liable to just spike the mines down. Here's the difficulty of attacking this Crossroads extractor, as I said, but Frozen does take out Woody, and nice strafing run from the lurk, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club lurk. We'll be in computer labs soon where the aliens are getting cleaned up, and we'll have to see what Sergeant Peppers does. He comes in, biting some people, gets out with only 21 health, so that's going to be the end of Sergeant Peppers for a while. And the Marines are just going to town with their shotguns and setting up a phase gate here. That's a nice place for a phase gate if they can keep the pressure up. The question is, would they be better off with the safer phase gate over here? There's a veil and they don't even know what's up. What is this? Oh, it's a drifter? Yeah, it's a drifter. What else is cloaked? An assist. Okay, so nothing much special there. But this is a very aggressive phase gate from the Marines. We'll have to see how it works for them. Computer Lab's a nice place to fight for Marines because it's nice and close in. Striker does get an early kill on Nuke, but I wouldn't be surprised to see these shotguns start mopping up these skulks. And Larpus gets a nice kill there too, but as soon as these Marines spawn, they shouldn't have much trouble just phasing through. And Zizzabox is doing a good job protecting Crossroads, and he and Nuke are both going to phase? Maybe, nope, Zizzabox is just hanging out here. So meanwhile, the aliens are taking the right-hand side of the map, so that's working out fairly well for him, or for them. If we look, they're going up to 4 extractors, or 4 harvesters, and that's going to match the 4 extractors that the Marines have, so that's not going to be too bad for the aliens res income-wise, and they did save enough for 2 fades, and they've also got 2 lurks, so these aliens are an extremely lurk-heavy team. Very interesting. Frozen just no health, but manages to kill Larpus because that's the kind of guy he is, and it gets med pack too, so that'll save him from a lurk spike death. But now here's the time for the aliens to push them out of Comp Lab. They need to come into Computer Lab and just destroy this phase gate, get as many Marine shotguns as they can too while they're at it. Kind of dangerous because they all have higher level life forms here that they don't want to lose, but shouldn't have any trouble cleaning this up. Is someone watching the back? Nobody is watching the back. Shark comes in and gets a nice kill on Hater, and the rest of the team has to bug out. Sergeant Peppers is just flying around like a chicken with his head cut off, and also a bunch of wings because chickens can't fly that very well. Normally, Skulk goes down. Larpus. Sergeant Pepper's going in. He's brave. He's got lurk balls of steel. Sharp thinking about going to the event, but that's not happening. So that was a tactical mistake from CiB. They were all fighting the phase gate, not paying attention to any Marines that might come from here, and especially from here, considering they know there's a phase gate in Crossroads, and they know that maybe the Marines aren't going to be stupid enough to just phase through a gate when it's instant death at the end. So that was unfortunate for the aliens, and they're paying for it with a dead lurk. They are able to claim the data core hive, though. They dropped that, and they got some resources there. So if you look, resource parity, fairly good for the aliens, this entire team. If you're doing equal with the Marines, you're pretty much doing better than the Marines, and they are definitely doing equal with the Marines. We had some aliens kill some people. I think it was up here. Yeah, Marines made the mistake of heading into flight control, so it's going to be interesting to see how the Marines try and push out from Computer Lab. They've cleaned it of the infestation, so flight control's out of cysts, but if they could get a gorge tunnel there, that would bring the infestation back. They do have one half of the gorge tunnel, but they don't really have the gorge to lay it down, I think, unless that was the commander's gorge tunnel. I'm not sure what the plan was. There we got Biobomb started. Interesting not to see any lurk. Research not going up to Umbra, rushing the biomass for that or anything, despite the heavy use of the lurks. We still have the two Fades alive. Woody coming in, Striker busy healing up. Sergeant Pepper's also being harassy. We got a nice little blocking armory here from the Marines, and let's go into the bat cam. Bat cam, that's a mine. But you get a kill for mines when you kill a mine. Interesting. So we have Carapace up on this little lurky. If we open up, let's not open up the map now. This is exciting. Oh, goes really. Oh, and he gets hit by a shotgun. Excellent shotgun shooting by Avandia. Skeet shooting to the highest degree. Excellent job for the Marines. And looks like a harvester died of old age over here from being off the infestation. Upgrade to Arc Factory started. My goodness, they're sieging the hive. And this is a bold place for your robo thing. Holy cow, why would you put it there? I guess what they want is to have the aliens sort of lured in here and biting it from here, because any aliens that are sort of stuck biting here in this little arc are going to be perfect prey for any Marines shooting down in here. So I guess they'd rather that than tuck the robo here, which is like, well, by the time aliens get to the robo, they probably killed you, and so it's not doing you any tactical good to be hiding it. Yeah. And Hater has the regen, it looks like. Yep, definitely got the regen. And yeah, looking fairly good for the Marines, except that the aliens are setting up this hive over here, so they'll be good to go, kind of, even if they lose their hive here. And like I said, resources have been pretty even so far. Aliens haven't been doing a great job biting, but Marines haven't been doing a great job taking down alien stuff either. And the aliens haven't, except for their lurks, which are dying, they haven't been losing a lot of their higher life forms, specifically their Fades are fine. But now we have armor too. We got, oh, Striker is dead. Just as I say the Fades are fine, we see Striker go down. Woody going in for another blow, but there's shotguns here. Woody is dead. This is going to be the death blow, I suspect, for the aliens, because now we have the arcs rolling out. It's just going to start sieging up the enemy, unless these double gorge, well, that's one gorge? That's two gorges. Unless these double gorgy biobomb, oh, he's got babblers, that's why I couldn't tell who the heck he was, he looks weird. Unless the double biobombs are able to just melt the arcs while the Marines are being idiots and not defending well enough, this is probably going to be the end for the aliens. Arc's getting pretty low though, these little evil soccer balls coming in and wiping off all the armor. Oh man, the arcs are dead, basically. Look at that, this is 14%, 36%. Omega Vandal getting in there, pretty much sacrificing himself. Yeah, two of the arcs are down, third arc is going down. Aliens actually putting up a real fight. These gorges are doing a great job being protected by their teammates, so I suspect we should tell teammates they're doing a great job, not the gorges. But yeah, that's really nice defense from the aliens. Potentially going to be too little too late, I suspect. Marines are up to 6 extractors. I'm not sure why I looked at that one specifically. So It's not looking tremendous for the aliens from an overall view, but you have to admit that was a really nice defense. And it's a really nice defense that they're doing still. They've kept these arcs off their hive for much longer than you would expect from a team that has lost its fades, lost its heavy hitters, right as the Marines have double weapons, double armor, and shotguns, which is at about the point where you expect the Marines to really be dominating. What is this, a sentry battery? My goodness, you gotta know better than to build sentry batteries versus gorges with bio bombs. I suppose with the long range, they're figuring the gorge isn't gonna be able to get close enough, but it totally is. Plus there's a lurk, so that's a thing. There's a dead skulk here also. There's a sentry and the sentry battery bio-bombed to death, and another sentry and a Mac bio-bombed to death, so that was a waste of res. What you just want is more arcs and better players. Just defend those arcs better and they'll do the work for you, clean up the hive and all the things around the hive. We have 3 spurs for the aliens. Those extra upgrades really going to make a huge difference because that'll give adrenaline to the gorges and increase their bio-bomb capacities to unheard of levels. And by unheard of, I mean if you haven't heard of pretty much anything in Natural Selection 2. Oh man, Peppers gets out with just a bit of health roosting over the thing, and now look at the shift moving. That's a new thing they added. I think it looks hilarious when it moves. I'm a shift. I'm just gonna shuffle over here, guys. Don't mind me. Gonna set up shop over here. And that shift's actually gonna help the gorges too. It's gonna regen their adrenaline like 100% every time. But looks like that was all just the beginning of the end for the aliens. Nice defense, but you can't hold out against a Marine team like this for very long. But without the fades, it's just gonna be tough to move on in. They get advanced weaponry completed. The question is, are they going for jetpacks or do they just go straight for the grenade launcher? Grenade launcher wouldn't be a bad choice in this situation. You just make this whole area explode and the aliens can't set up shop here, and that means your arcs are totally fine, but in fact the arcs are already totally fine. We do have a proto lab complete, so that looks like they are going for jetpacks or the slightly more rare Exos. I don't know where all the Marines are. They're all like dead or something. They need to phase through. There's one up here. That's a mech. Sharp's over there. He should just like kill himself or something. These guys need to phase through and save their people. That would be a flamethrower. Interesting. Flamethrower would be to set the gorges on fire and reduce their energy, I suspect. I don't know. Or really just to run in and kill everything in here. Because killing buildings is very easy with a flamethrower. What is he even doing? He's just like, I'm burning everything. It will all fall before the cleansing flame. Oh, there's Umbra. So you can burn away the Umbra, that's the thing you can do, but seems to be really overdoing it, if you ask me. I have the flamethrower. I am in charge of the purifying light. That's the end of the arc. That's the end of this other arc. So man, spirited defense. You gotta give the aliens spirit points. Spirit points are redeemable in the spirit world for tangible goods. But it doesn't go the other way around. Tangible goods are not redeemable in the spirit world for spirit points. That's another way of putting the saying, you can't take it with you, is what that's supposed to sum up. So we have jetpacks, 2/3 of the way research. Sergeant Peppers is crop dusting the hive, maybe gonna hit the Marine base. I like how the aliens have expanded over here and got a bunch of goop all up ins. But here comes a Mac with Sharp. A Mac with Sharp, I feel like that's a thing. Anyways, this hive is destroyed. So, hold on, Umbra completed? How is there an Umbra here? I swear I saw an Umbra. Well, I don't know. In any case, this hive is going down, down, down in a burning ring of fire. Something, 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 wall of flames grow higher, and it's gonna fall into a ring of fire. Pretty soon. Let's watch it. Gorgeous! Beautiful. Oh, they're beaconing. What's going on in the base? Just some aliens. Nothing special. The aliens even get out. So, yep. That was the dramatic music for dramatic things going on. There's just weird infestation all over the map, but it's hurting the Marine buildings, but it's being hurt itself because the sys chain has been broken. We have a grenade launcher up, so we have grenade launcher and a flamethrower and shotguns. Everyone has brought the good stuff. Everyone's going in with their flashlights. They got to because everything's dark in here. Just burn it all, and let God sort it out. We got grenades coming in, explode it all, let God sort it out. And yeah, aliens are, I'm calling this one for Singularity 10 minutes ago. And I was right. So, look at me. This is gonna be pretty, actually. Look, it's emergency lighting, explosions everywhere, flames everywhere, shotguns and jetpacks, and they call GG. Nice win for Singularity. Join me in game 2, where players will swap teams, they'll make friends, they'll become enemies. It will be a learning process for everybody, and mistakes will be made, lives will be changed. Okay, finally, the game is over. Look at that hive. It's all